headset that he feels like he has a few words. He has something he has to get off of his chest.
He's a member of Eddie Valentine.
Just in case you didn't notice here tonight, John Dahmer's not with me. And reason why John Dahmer isn't out here with me tonight is because after we lost the tag team titles last month at Skateaway, we walked into the back. John says to me, I think I need a break. So I think I need a break from VD. But you know what? That's okay. That's okay. You know, John Dahmer abandoned me. But I don't need John Dahmer. Just like I don't need you. Any of you. I don't need you, or you, or you, or you, or you, or you, or any of you mutants out in this crowd to cheer for me. I have me, Eddie Valentine. The best WPW has ever seen. Right here. So all of you can go screw off. And I'm going to go to the top and take the heavyweight championship here at WPW. In fact, I'm so good, I don't even need to know who my opponent is. I can beat anyone in that locker room.
Is this an open challenge?
Anyone in that locker room, I can take out. 1, 2, 3.
Sounds like an open challenge.
So if anybody has the guts and think that they have the skill and the ability to take on WPW's greatest, step on out here, let's see what you got.
Is that the Heartkiller Chris Wylde?
Heavyweight Champion, here is the Heartkiller, Chris Wylde. Valentine, please, me, all these people and everyone in the locker room are begging you. I'm on my knees begging you, please stop. You're putting us all asleep. I almost fell asleep before I came out here to challenge you. You know, the thing is that you've been whining and crying ever since you lost those tag team titles. But you see, you lost the tag team titles because the varsity was better than you.
No, they weren't.
Just like...
Nobody is better than me.
Just like the Heartkiller Chris Wylde is better than you. And just like, whether you want to admit it or not, each and every one of these people right now are better than you. And the main reason why is because the person I hate the most, just like these people, is someone that makes excuses. The last time they saw me here in Reading, I was put in a casket. And you know what? I got no one to blame but myself. You see, it wasn't Shannon Hunter's fault. It wasn't Hybrid's fault. It was me, because I wasn't up to the test. So starting today, I'm going to prove that I'm up to the test. Eddie Valentine, you want a challenge? Guess what? You got one. And it's the light heavyweight champion, the Heartkiller Chris Wylde. So referee, why don't you ring that bell, and me and you are going to dance.
A whole new attitude from Eddie Valentine, met by a whole new apologetic, more upbeat attitude coming from Chris Wylde, answering the challenge made by the so-called, self-proclaimed greatest WPW has ever seen. A high spinning middle kick and a lariat. Oh, looks like a house of fire has just broken out here at Riverside Beneficial Arena, and Eddie Valentine has taken a little bit of a break. Looks like somebody got knocked off their high horse pretty quickly. And the fans here solidly behind the Heartkiller Chris Wylde. And the reason they call him the Heartkiller Chris Wylde is because if a heart is broken, it can be repaired. but if you kill something, there ain't no coming back. And that's a fact, Jack. Let's say Beetlejuice 3 times. Goes to the middle rope. Chris Wylde goes for a senton bomb, but Eddie Valentine got himself out of the way. A lariat of his own. Will Strauss, what do you think of this match so far?
This is unexpected.
Boots him up for a bump.
Eddie Valentine finally getting some momentum in this matchup. Chris Wylde coming out like a house of fire. Finally pulled off by Eddie Valentine, and what a shocking.
Choking him on the ropes. No, blatant disregard to the rules. The ref is counting right in his face.
I was going to say, what a shocking attitude that we've seen from Eddie Valentine here. It seems like he's lost everything, and a man with nothing to lose is the most dangerous type of man, and Chris Wylde may have just found that out. Close on lateral press, 2 and no. Eddie Valentine did not hook the leg.
So he was adding a little insult to that pin, grinding that forearm into the face of the light heavyweight champion, Chris Wylde. Here's something I don't know if you know this or not, Will, but Chris Wylde was featured this month in Pro Wrestling Illustrated magazine.
And that is an excellent find.
A whole 2-page article all on Chris Wylde.
Absolutely someone to look out for in the future for those fans that like to see the up-and-coming stars here at the independent wrestling shows, World Professional Wrestling, hosting one of the hottest rising stars in Chris Wylde. And his new demeanor
Pulls him down by his hair.
Almost mirrors that in the other way of Eddie Valentine.
Now,
Chris Wylde making excuses for his loss at the casket match at this very arena, Riverside in Reading. But now, Eddie Valentine blaming everything on John Dahmer and these very fans.
Chris Wylde he personifies a champion in my eyes. Would you agree with me on that?
You know, now that he's gotten away from Shannon Hunter and her tactics and just the way that she operates, we've seen a brand new, just an overall, just a better Chris Wylde in general. And as a champion, he does have those values which you desperately, the leadership, the role model type that you want.
There's definitely something we're seeing here tonight. Chris Wylde, he's definitely a man who will rise up to the challenge of his rivals. Said Eddie Valentine. You see, Marco, the referee's up to 7 at this point, and the wrestlers have not returned to the ring.
You definitely don't want to go the distance with Marco Polo.
Definitely not. Definitely, Chris Wylde has the heart of a champion. You see the fans here recognizing that and getting behind him in this epic battle.
And that's the biggest difference here.
Oh,
went for a tilt-a-whirl head scissor.
An octopus lock right now. You see Eddie Valentine getting weak at the knees.
And Chris Wylde at this point embodies these very people in the community.
Well, you heard him earlier saying that all these people were better than Eddie Valentine, and the one kind of person that Chris Wylde cannot stand is the kind of person who will come out here and make excuses for his downfall.
Absolutely.
Knife edge chop followed by some forearms, rapid fire.
Beautiful combination, absolutely, Corey.
And a reversal by Eddie Valentine right into that corner, right chest.
The whole ring shook. Roll him up. 2. He got the left shoulder up at the same time.
Oh, he's got that cross arm breaker! That Ujigatami!
The same time as he kicked out and bridged out basically, then trapped the arm into this very maneuver. Unbelievable performance here by the light heavyweight champion, Chris Wylde.
Shades of Kento Kobashi right now. Power bomb! Didn't quite get him all the way up, but definitely felt the impact from that one.
Unbelievable. One arm basically picking him up.
You definitely got to look out for. You got to definitely look out for the palm strike from Eddie Valentine. It looks like right now he might be setting him up for that intake. And he was setting him up for the intake, but Chris Wylde got the better of it. Sets him up for a super kick
in the face.
And a Yakuza kick. But Eddie Valentine has not quite gone down. It looks like right now he's going for that submission.
We saw this during that 3-way matchup. Not only got it this way, but also hooking in Ricky Martinez. That's it, ring the bell. Chris Wylde.
Submission victory
to this crowd and to Eddie Valentine that he is a worthy champion.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Wait a minute, what is this?
Your winner of the match, by tap out, Chris Wylde.
He was warming him up for a submission the entire time. You saw Chris Wylde had a game plan and he stuck to it. That's a true
Cross arm
champion.
breaker, and then that finally right into that. Absolutely. And these people here can't get enough of Chris Wylde, light heavyweight champion. What an impromptu matchup. What else will we see here tonight? It's WPW Revolution. We've seen some pretty revolutionary things already.
The last known survivor stalks his prey of the night. And he's watching us all with the eye of the tiger. And Chris Wylde tonight showed the heart of a champion in the eye of a tiger.
Eddie Valentine, in turn, blames his loss on Marco Polo. I don't know if you caught that.
I missed it. It looks like he's going to be walking away. Looks like he's going to be walking away with his tail tucked between his legs. After losing to the light heavyweight champion on his quest to be heavyweight champion.
Did Chris Wylde just take a DVD? He took reaction.